Hey guys, my name is Yingzhi and I am from California, and I am a rising junior from Crimson High School. And I did this with my professor, Dr. Sun. So my app name is called Rational Mobile Application to Detect Language and Compose Annotation Notes Speak App. So let's go ahead. So let me just introduce my app for real quick. So with over 6,500 language in the world, we will find like ourselves having miscommunication to a degree. When we find ourselves listen to other expand or teach us material, especially, it is hard to maintain all the information which is why we take notes. But this is not come naturally to everyone and can be time consuming. Imagine yourself, in a classroom or a meeting, you are paying attention to the speaker and you wish to write down on the topic. Doing so might you fall behind. You could decide to pay attention instead, but you could miss on writing down certain aspect of the lesson. A possible solution is take a video or just like a voice recording or even the video. I mean, even the picture. I mean, but ultimately, we could like to focus on the taking away, right? Takes away, actually, takes away, right? That's why we take notes. We use them to learn and material as efficiently and quickly as possible. So that's why No Speak App became a project. As the name implied, it takes notes for you. I understand there's many multiple other programs and applications that offer those kind of services. Let's say here, Beer, OneNote, Evernote, Simple Notes, and Ulysses. But most of them, is lack of potential to aid people in the aforementioned setting. Think of an image example. Detecting keywords and highlight or dictation to listen to the main point. Other factors that could divide people from using the services are the price of aspects, which could be distracting or problematic when it's come to reading. That's why we decide to make No Speak app. So there are three of like the main challenges. The first being like Flutter coding. We select is due to its available to be offered in both iOS and Android. Coding itself is a time-consuming and complex process of test and evaluation to obtain the successful program. In order to transferable as much as efficiently possible, we experiment with API services to integrate in the program. Oh, also, please note that API stands for Application Program Interface. We then did multiple word detection tests on various environment and setting. We will select, one with the highest success rate, which is hard when you have taken multiple language into consideration, but end up with being Google translation services. Also, we have evaluated which keyword were more important in node text file to keep the user identify what is more likely to be main focus of their nodes. We approach just a problem the simple way as previous one, but experiment with API. We end up with Amazon Comprehend. So here's this is our experiment. As for those previously mentioned experience, you can see the result display on the screen. Imagine it's include for the keyword detect or evaluate on whether they were efficiently representing the topic of the notes collect. It averaged out of 86.72%, which include high responsibility in the producing image in the given context. Is here. So actually, we didn't really choose the really highest one, and also we didn't choose the lowest. This is the average into 100 times of our testing, and most of the time it's around 85%. For the audio detection, we got an average of 87.81% successful rate, which is efficiently represented to the context of information collected. Whereas, tactics for improving this were employed, such as going over clear sound and employing being like searching strategies. But also for this one, like I'm saying, the average is like 87.12%, and that's a pretty good rate. So the app was focused on four main features to provide the users. This will be listening activity to take notes, transcribing the information collect, and once finished completing those steps, add pictures and keywords for the better regarding experience. Also, saving and sharing notes with other and keeping them safely stored. So let me just kind of like expand like what are those in the slide right now. So for this page, as we can see, there's something called no speak. And this is like the first screen of the app. When you open it, it looks like this. It's simple, like we don't want to take too long because people need to take notes. And then it's very simple. As we can see, there's a total of three stuff here. First one is looks like a microphone, as we can see, like when people speaking, when we just click on this, the notes start taking. And if we want to pause the recording, we can just click on this purple stuff and it will be paused. If you want to continue, just click on the red one again. And for the last one, for the blue button, if you click on that, it will be transferred, from the word it's take, and it will be transferred to a note. Let's see what I mean here. Oh, in the right side, sorry, left side, this is my coding for only for this part, only for taking the notes and stuff. And as we can see on the screen, this one is the notes is taken from the one of the classes. And now we press on the purple button, it's paused, and we click on the blue button and it's transferred to the notes. It's in here. So the notes and some of those like the word in highlighted, it's the word is keyword, and it will be just give you some pictures like this in case that you just don't understand it. And then after if you click on this blue button, it's called sharing, and you can just sharing with the messages or saving into the computer or somewhere. It's really simple. Oh, actually, I have an example video here I would like to play with share with you guys.
So you literally write the sentence or phrase that you want to say or print to the screen, but wherever you don't yet know the value in advance, you put a placeholder using a percent sign and then an S denoting string. And this is because, of course, if I'm writing this program today, I have no idea who's going to run it tomorrow. So I want to dynamically put a placeholder so that if someone plays this program tomorrow or the next day, their name gets dynamically inserted. I, of course, don't know their name today. So quote unquote, hello, comma.
So as we can see, it just finish taking notes, and we just click on the blue button for transfer to the notes. And right now, it's that for some of the keyword, it's showing you the picture. And now we can just like save the file, save in our phone or iCloud. Also, because in this phone, it doesn't have like a lot of the messages, like it doesn't have WeChat, it doesn't have the Gmail stuff. If we have those, we can share those with the Gmail or WeChat, all the social medias.
Is a commercial theater. being performed in a non-sacred place, in a purpose-built place, in theaters built to be theaters. The first one that Shakespeare's company played in was called The Theater. And it was built in 1576, and its timbers were torn down at the end of the 16th century to build the theater that you probably most associate with Shakespeare. What's the name of that theater? The Globe Theater. And it is built out of, in part, the dissembled pieces of his earlier.
So as we can see, it's finished take notes again. We click on the purple button, and now we click on the blue button. It's transferred to a notes right now. And now, as we can see, notes is here, and right down is all the picture explanation. It just help you to understand the word. As we can see, there's a Shakespeare, and we can see the Shakespeare picture. Now we can do the same stuff. Save the file. Save all the notes into our phone. Now here's my last example here.
For all the world to go to one place. And this is one of the things that that gets troublesome in world history. Do you look at the world as converging? And here the current word globalization embodies this notion that there's a convergence. Or do you say that there has always been a shifting pattern of dominance and a ever refreshing current of diversity, and that it's never going to come together? It's fundamentally a philosophical issue, or an economic one, whatever the.
Now, as we can see, it's the same step, and just transfer to the notes. It's actually just only take around 10 seconds. It's pretty fast. And also, some of the really hard, like the names, it's actually just give you the picture, or some of the word, it just give you the picture to explain it, what it is. Yeah, so we save it, and now we just close it. Oh, also for this app, I got the Google Best AI Project Award just last year. So I made a website, and it's called nospeakapp.com. I really welcome just everyone just do a quick searching there. So I can just lead you guys to here, which is here, a power of notes in your hand. And here's my short introduction. And our goal stuff, and this is the video I shared with you guys. And there's some like a professor already using it, and just the feedback they gave it to me. And you can contact me here. Oh, thank you.
It's innovative, Mr. Ma. It's a great work.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Forum. Are there any questions to Mr. Ma? Does anyone have any question? Yep, that's great. I have one small question.
Oh, go ahead, please.
What kind of applications or the software did you use to develop this one?
Oh, Flutter.
Oh, yep.
Flutter. Yeah, I think I introduced it in the previous slide. Here, let me just show you real quick.
Yep,
Flutter.
I'm sorry. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Flutter coding, program a new language. Yeah, this one is pretty challenging to me. I never used Flutter before, and I just kind of like before. Normally I'm using like either the C# or Python. For me, I'm a person who is like to play game. So I made like a lot of games. So normally I'm using like the C# to creating some of my game. And this time is the first time I was doing some application, and I was really challenging actually.
Yep, that's great. And best wishes for your future research. And thank you very much for the
Oh,
wonderful
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
demonstrations. It really helps. Thank you very
Thank
much. Yep. I would like to invite the next presenter from Suez University, Egypt, Dr. Mohammed N. Swailam. I'm sorry for the name pronunciation. The title of the talk is Enhancement of Consistency